everybody, my name is Spammals and welcome to what should be the final episode of Return of the Obra Dinn. We have all of the visions now experienced. The time has come to put names to faces and faces to deaths and deaths to coffins and coffins in the ground. And when all is said and done, we will finally be Obra Dinn. Ha ha ha. And so without any more stalling, let's begin. I've been playing for 9 hours and 23 minutes apparently. Dear God. Welcome back to the game. The rain is falling. There's a storm on the way and the boatsman wants to go home. So we better wrap this up. We have quite a lot of names still to work out, which does worry me a little bit. We've solved like 24, something like that, and there's 60. So we should get cracking. I want to go home. You have to wait, boatsman. It's not your time. Too heavy. Right, let's look at the... Hi, you're ugly. Right, pow! We have many ticks, but we have many that are not ticks. Let's have a final top to bottom of the entire ship, make sure nothing hasn't been over-missed, and then we start just hammering at names and trying to work out what happens. This episode is basically going to be very chopped up, because it's going to take me a considerably long time to work this one out. I'll try my best to keep a narrative running for you, okay? The boat deck of the Obra Dinn. Ship's bell, everybody. Ding dong. I have very much enjoyed this game. I've enjoyed the difficulty of it and the unique style of it. I really have. At the same time, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be kind of happy to see this done and dusted. Because it's hard. Still got to work out the dude who jumped over the back to go and try and kill the captain, who then got killed. I'm heading below deck. Oh, it's still so messy in here. So last episode, oh God. I loved it, and I loved that you loved it. The artist getting killed whilst pooping on a kraken. And all of the glorious sounds that come with such an envisioning. Oh, it looks like a llama's head in pixels. Ah, yes. People dying to beasties and krakens and monsters and sea people and crab people. All of the people, sometimes human people, killed them. Right, we've done the cannons. Aye, you're still dead. Man, that's a lot of damage. Oh, my boy. We worked out who you are and all that jazz. We solved your murder, your death, whatever you want to call... Oh, no. Open the door. There be nothing on this deck that I can see, so going down even deeper into the belly of the beast of the Obra Dinn. I think we worked out the fate for this dude, and that's a dead end down there. Buddy, seen better days, haven't you? Yes, you have. There's only one room that I'm aware of that we have yet to enter, and that's where the prison cells are at the aft. One of them's open. 2 sea beasties went into other ones. One was the steward for the captain. Something like that. I don't know why it's locked. I feel like that's exactly the kind of place that we should be able to go visit. Do you not agree? We haven't really done anything in here either. The carpenter's room. Like, we haven't worked these guys out yet, I think. I haven't even seen them in this room. All right, let's head down another deck. This is the last deck, I believe. Yeah. This is the room where the stowaway was inside the keg and he fell and he died. Also, where the guy was framed, he was guarding the jewel boxy thing inside this room and that got taken. And we had a sea beastie thing coming down and a dude was here and he was like, I'm dying! At the same time, he was like, ha-ha, I have a gun! Ow! There was one dude hiding behind the stairs, right? But there's nothing there. Open the bloody door! I want to go in, look inside. It's stuff. I like stuff. Hey, I wonder if we go into a vision, maybe the door might open? Yeah, that's a big fat nope on that one. Nothing but darkness that direction. So, wow, that sucks. Right, well, I've been up and down the entire ship. I can't find anything else that I may have overlooked. So it's time to crunch the numbers and get deep into the words of the book of the Obra people list. Begin the jump cuts. Part 1, Blue's Cargo. This is all done. Samuel Peters, we've got him worked out. Uninvited stowaway killed. And then part 2, A Bitter Cold. Got him done. And him, he is also done. Part 3, Murder. Dude in the cargo hold, he's done. One of the guards hung, accused of the murder of the dude in the hold. Right, this guy. We need to work out who he is. This unknown soul was shot with a gun by Edward Nichols, a second mate. So when the limb lady was being kidnapped, this is the guy that came up on the starboard side and simply said, give it up! He only appears in 2 memories. So I should be able to work this out from the 2, right? See, in this underway picture, he's at the back with all the other rigging chaps. So maybe he's one of the topsmen? Oh, quite a few topsmen here to work out. But he also appears in the bitter cold memory. So I'm going to go back to them to try and find where he's at. Oh. This person has a lady on their arm. That's a blatant clue. You're number 37. Timothy Buttermont, Topman, Scotland. His arm! I can see it there, clear as day. Well, that sorted that one out. You are number 37. Timothy Buttermont, blah, blah, blah. There you go. Sorted you out. Right, boom. Another one off the list. Hey, hey. So I need to get 2 more solved in order to confirm these things. So this dude here was spiked by a terrible beast, but we don't know who he is. So he's one of the fellows that was rowing the rowboat with the limb people being captive, and the sea monsters came out and speared them and killed them. First memory was in a bitter cold. There's only a handful of fellows in this. Is this one scene here? In this picture here, he's the dude sat on the mast. The 4 Indians, they're there. Then you also have the 3 Russians. I believe they're still Russian. Hi, guys. Chaps in these beds, just can't see their faces. No distinguishing details about them. This chap in this bed here, his leg is particularly well detailed compared to all the other ones. Look, black leg. That's a well and truly out of the hammock leg, and we can't see any detail on it. This one we can. Number 40 is Lee Hong, a topman. Sat on a mast. He could be a topman. He's got the legs for it. I'm going to stick with him being that person for now, and let's move forwards. So, if we are right, that means just 1 more name. We don't know you, and you were spiked by a terrible beastie. 7 bloody memories. Okay, so this guy died in the rowboats as well, with the people being kidnapped. Give us a weapon! Was his final words. If I want to be cheeky, because I'm pretty solid sure about the other 2 names, if we just have a cheeky little 1-2 touch, you know, with the names here, you never know. You might get lucky. You never know. Maybe you won't get lucky. I mean, if my life's anything to go by, you won't get lucky. But I'm not getting lucky. It's not happening. Don't bite me. This is legit investigative work, trying to deduce who the peoples are of the boats, because everyone has a name, and this fellow is no exception. He was born with one, and his mother called him it every time that she wished to identify his attention being required. So when he joined the Obra Dinn, they asked for his name there and then, and he wrote it down on the sign-on sheet, and they was like, amazing, sir, I name you person, and you will become ship's person. And he was very happy until he died. Then he was unhappy because he had died. Let's skip him. We'll come back. You, monster ears, because you have the ears of a monster. Yeah, he was stabbed by Bang, and his name's not O'Hagan because he's calling out to him. First memory was on the deck of the execution of the security guard person. Execution time! That's that. Hi, I'm back. So here's our fellow at the back of the room, and he appears to be whispering. Hushed whispers. I wonder who it is. Oh my god. Are you Mr. Nichols? By chance? You are second mate Edward Nichols. I reckon he might be your steward. Your person. Your own personal person-y thing. Samuel Gallingham? The Irish guy? Yes! We're amazing! We're bloody amazing! Well done, everybody. Right. Smashed. Nailed. Sorted. Oh. Tattoo on the arm. Done. And that guy, here it was. Yay! Rewarding sounds of rewardingness. Right, we can't celebrate too much. We've got so many more names to work out still. So let's crack back on. Right, Unholy Captives chapter. This guy, who is he and how did he die? Haven't even had a stab at this yet. But he's been in 4 bloody memories. Perished in Unholy Captives. Here he is getting killed. That beastie there did it. The chap holding him, I think he died as well. Because there's blood coming out of his back and what looks like a spike. You're the dude holding the dude. Oh my god, I thought you were the dude in front. You're him. Right, well, yeah, you still got spiked. Oh, so that would have been one of those details that you could easily overlook. Right, I was changing memory. Memory change! Right, so on the scene where the cargo was dropped and the guy smuggling a free ride, he died. Well, during that scene, our boy is right here watching. This doesn't teach us anything. It just means he was in the cargo hold. So he's not a topsman, he's not a chef or anything like that. So he's a seaman. You, sir, are a seaman. Right, he's in a bit of cold, apparently. Let's try and find him. Right, this dude here with the gun, Patrick O'Hang, or hanging. I've put him down as drowning by foreign enemy. I know, this is like, wait, we was looking at some other dude a second ago. Well, I've come to the vision, to the place, to the bit of cold. And I'm going around the room looking at all the people. And you've got your Russian fellows and bloody blahs. And then there was this guy, and I recognized his face. He's one of the people that disappeared on the rowboats. Anyway, I filled that in. Let's continue what we're supposed to be doing. We're looking for another fellow somewhere in here. I can see under the blanket on this one. Not that it helps me. Again with the shoes. Oh, let's go back to the other memory and take a look at his feet. Well, it's really dark and hard to tell. I want to say boots. Very dark leg. I mean, I can see a bit of like over the bridge of the foot. I can see a bit of a something. It's none of these feet. They're way too bright. Being bright doesn't make a difference. It's not that one on the right. That's a slipper. Maybe it's this one. Let's keep looking. I can't tell if things are just bright because of lights or if they're actually bright. Number 58. That's a very dark shoe. I didn't see the buttons on the other scene. 58 is Patrick O'Hagan, the Irishman. So really, if I just take stock of every single name that's in this room, then we will have limited the numbers it could possibly be. He could be one of three people. George Swirly, Shirtley, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Alexander Booth or Hamundu Diandian. So is he an Englishman or is he from Sierra Leone? Sierra Leone. I can't say words. There's two different people here speaking a different language. So I'm going to deduce that this dude is this guy from Sierra Leone. Okay, I'm happy with that, more or less. Crack on. Right, this chap was struck dead by the beast's tail. Who is he? This is the guy who was watching as they were taking a sea beastie below deck, and the sea beastie slapped him with his tail, and he died. Hey there, what's this? Give him to me and I can fry him. Oh, he's a cook then. Did I just work that out really quickly? There's only one cook. He mentions cooking. It's him. It's Thomas. It's going to move straight on. I'm happy with that. Next guy. Right, this next fellow, well, he was decapitated by Philip Dow, the captain's steward. Oh, this is the cargo hold. The captain's steward cut his leg off and then got put in the hold. 5 bloody memories. First bloody memory. Right, he was out on deck for that business. There he is at the end of the line. Okay, he was there in Unholy Captives Part 1. But here he is. He's overlooking the people while they're unloading the thing that had the shell inside. This doesn't tell us anything. In the next memory, he's one of the fellows carrying down the beastie into the hold. He's at the very back there doing his thing. But I've noticed at the back of this scene, the guy who ends up killing him is running away from them. There you go, Captain Steward Philip Dowd. Let's change memory and see what happens next. Right, so there he is being Superman falling down the stairs as the guy down here gets killed. Unlucky ducky. We're still not getting any information from them. But you're the artist. Oh, you have a hammer in your hands. That makes you a carpenter. Right, we know who the carpenters are. But it's a case of which one's the carpenter and which one's the assistant. Winston Smith and Marcus Gibbs. Which one's Mr. Gibbs? I'm going to say you're Smith. I'm going to say you're Gibbs. Oh, come on. I'm going to come back to the carpenters in a little moment. And then in the next and final scene for him, he's dead. He's bleeding out. And the dude's being carried away. As for our carpenter chums, they've brought out a gurney to help ferry the dead body. The only scene we haven't been to is during the execution, but that's because he was a gunner. Hold on a minute, I might have his death wrong. So I put decapitated because his leg's being cut off with a sword, but there is killed with sword as an appropriate thing. This changes a lot. So hang on, let me stab some names. I got nowhere. I'm fed up, I'm so fed up. This fellow, unknown person that met an unknown fate. He's in 7 bloody memories. He's in a bit of cold. Everybody at some point has a dabble of a bit of cold. The doom, everybody! This is the moment where the Kraken had a big old howdy doody on the ship and the powder keg exploded and scared it away. This fellow has one too many guns. So our unknown person disappeared in this scene. I found him! There he is there! He had a tumble. So he's a topman, and he fell overboard. He would have drowned, lost at sea. Overboard! There you go, that's how he died. And he's a topman. I can't work his name out. At least not now. So let's go back to memories. That headpiece he's wearing, like, it looks foreign, right? So could he be from Persia or from New Guinea? Like, I don't know what New Guinea hats might look like. Or Persian hats, for that matter. I'm going to say he's that guy. And then we'll just carry on and see if it's right or wrong. Who are you? You're the guy that was speared by the captain back in episode 1. You're a topman, I think. So this is Chuck names. Are you him? No. Yay! I guessed the name and I liked it. That guy, he tried to fight it. I'm happy. I'm just really frustrated. I'm a little disappointed in myself because I just guessed the bloody name. I mean, we knew he was a topman, but I don't know how we would have actually worked his name out. But that's only half done. Oh, there's so many names still to do. Hi everybody. Okay, so I'm done for today. I am so done for today. I'm legit kind of angry. I wanted to be done with the game today. I wanted to be Obra done, but we're not. We still have names to work out, and it's mostly kind of buried down with the missing people, like the 7 missing souls, 4 from another one. Oh, there's a couple of deaths. We have some names that are misnamed still. I was going to try and push on for like another hour or so for this episode so we can get this done, but I don't want to. So expect one more episode and then that'll be it. Like, win, lose, or draw, it's going to be a win. That will be it, okay? I hope you had fun. I hope this episode is making sense and is fun to watch. By the way, I have a Twitter. I don't know if you knew, but I have one. You should follow me on it, because it's amazing. And on that bombshell, thank you for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye, everybody.